For these examples, I suggest that you try some of them on your own and then hit play to see some of the answers as we go through them to see if you're getting the concept. If you still have a question, make sure you're asking me at some point during the class. So let's look at the first one, a number divided by 8. So again, find the key terms, keywords. So I have a number that I don't know divided by 8. So a number that I don't know divided by 8. Remember, we're writing our division like this. Could I have done a number divided by 8 this way? Yes. But this is the goal, is that you start writing them when they look like fractions, because we also know that means division. The next example, the sum of G and 8. Finding the key terms, sum of G and 8. So we know sum means I'm going to add, so I have G plus 8. Because of community property, I could also have written 8 plus G. Either of those would have been fine. The next example, 11 increased by F. So 11 increased by and F are the key words, and you have to go back and think what is increased by, and that would be adding. So again, I have 11 is being increased by that unknown F. The last example on this slide is twice a number. So twice something I don't know. We've talked about twice a little bit, but remember that that means 2 times something. If I have twice the amount, or if I double the amount, that's all multiplication. So 2 times the unknown. So 2 times, I'm going to use B for my last name. I could have picked any variable I wanted because it didn't give me one. A few more examples. The next one is the quotient of 92 and C. Quotient 92C. Quotient means division. So I have 92 divided by C. And this division has to be very specific. If you put C divided by 92, it would be an incorrect answer. So again, it's saying the quotient of the 92 first and C. So I'm dividing 92 divided by C. The next one would be P decreased by 5. Decreased by means I'm subtracting. So I have P, and I'm going to decrease it by the 5. And again, it has to be in that order. The next one is the difference of U and 10. Difference, again, means subtraction. So it would be U minus 10. And the last example on this slide, 2 less than the product of 7 and a number n. First, let's look at this last part of the sentence, the product of 7 and a number. Product means multiplication of 7 and that number n that we don't know. So that's 7 times n. Now the last part says that I'm going to do 2 less than that. So less than means subtraction, but it says 2 less than all that other stuff. So I'm going to take away the 2 from that product that I already found. So I have 7n minus 2. Less than is that key word that pretty much tells you I have to switch the order of the 2 parts of the problem. The last example we're going to do together is this one. It says the number of stamps in John's collection is 4 more than half the number of stamps in Steph's collection. Write an expression to show the number in John's collection. So you have to be careful of what it's asking. It could have asked for Steph's, it could have asked for John's, so you have to be careful of what it's asking. So going back to the main problem, it says the number of stamps in John's collection is. So right here I know from this point on it's talking about in relationship to John's collection. So it's 4 more than half the number in Steph's collection. So we know we have 4, We know we have more than, which is addition. And then it says half the number in steps. Half. Half meaning I'm going to divide or cut something in half or divide it by 2. So I'm taking Steph's collection and I'm going to divide it in half. Now I could have used this if they told me how many were in Steph's collection to figure out how many were actually in John's. Or if they told me John's, I could have gone backwards and figured out how many were in Steph's. Good luck!